So, Crystal Palace 3. Yes, you heard correctly. Prick the ears up, Arteta ins. Crystal Palace, your manager. Oh, no, he's not your manager. That's Vieira. Sorry. Arteta, 0. 0. And we're going to do player ratings later, me and you, Jez. Kenny's not available, but me and Jez are going to do player ratings later on. There's going to be maybe a few zeros being thrown around later. Jez, that was reminiscent of the game under Arsene Wenger at Crystal Palace. And why is it that Wilfried Zaha, doesn't matter what defense he comes up against, what we have, he turns into a prime Ronaldinho. It's embarrassing, man. That tonight was a shambles. And that was the first opportunity to slap back at Tottenham, who have taken fourth at the minute. Yes, we had games in hand and all that rubbish. That was the first opportunity to say, actually, we're up for the fight. And we did that. What did you make of that, mate?
Mate, it was, I endorse your words. It was shocking, embarrassing. And we all know the narrative. Oh, well, we had Pepe out with flu and we had Tierney's out for the rest of the season. I'm sorry. It just showed to me the shortfall of the depth of the squad. Because I won't lie. When I looked at that squad, half them players I've never fucking heard of. Didn't know who they were. Flores, I mean, I'm not one of these guys that sits all day looking at Hale End and tracking all these players and what they're doing. I'm sorry, I can't be doing that. But that bench was absolutely appalling.
They had a better bench than us.
Sorry?
They had a better bench than us.
Yeah, they did. And, we are supposedly one of the third biggest club in England. Well, we didn't prove it tonight, did we? After last night's unbelievable second half performance by the Spurs. And this is what gets me, is that we were talking last night on the podcast and a couple of people said, oh, all you're doing is talking about Spurs. Well, yeah, because they're our rival for fourth spot that all these Arteta sexuals think we're going to get. Well, you, I, Kenny, and quite a few other very knowledgeable Arsenal fans who actually do know Arsenal and have actually been to games, can see what's going to happen here. And it makes me laugh. It does. You get all these little idiots that come in and, most of them have never been to a fucking Arsenal game and they want to call us out. Well, fine, call us out. Let's
see if they're all in the comment section tonight. Let's see what the excuse is, because all I've heard is, oh, it's a long race. Yeah. Oh my God. It doesn't matter if we finish fourth or fifth. Well, really funny that, because 2 weeks ago before the international break, it was like we'd already qualified. Yeah.
No.
We have a blip, and now it's it doesn't matter.
You can get third.
But by the time we play Chelsea, we could be third. Really? We're going to be about sixth.
Well, yeah, we got Brighton at home this week, and
League on a derby, Jez.
As I said weeks ago, take it one game at a time. Don't count your chickens, because this guy achieves to fail. Arteta achieves to fail. And that game tonight, to my book, was almost as bad as the third round game against Nottingham Forest. The passing was abysmal. Players just disappeared. It proves that what Arteta did with Aubameyang, the best striker we had, and Lacazette tonight, dear God.
Martin Odegaard tonight. Party tonight. I mean, we're going to do player ratings, and Jez, I know you're ruthless at times with your player ratings, but you're ruthless for the right reasons, mate, because you're honest, right? You don't dress it up because you like the player or whatever, yeah? There was probably only one player on that pitch tonight that could walk off and say he'd done all right, and that was the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Ramsdale. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, once again, I'd have to give him man of the match, and it wouldn't be a high score. But there was some despicable performances tonight. I mean, it was appalling.
It was a joke. That's what it was. It was a disgrace.
I called it 1-1. I was hoping for a 1-1. You've been down there to Selhurst Park.
I've
It is
actually
a
seen
tougher
us
one.
win at Selhurst Park, Jez. Alexis Sanchez, baby.
It's so poor. You know, I mean, I actually, you laugh at this. I actually sat here, and I won't lie. Second half, eating
The
popcorn.
popcorn came out.
That's
should've
how
got mine.
stalled I was.
It was mad, wasn't it? And we knew from the first minute they nearly scored straight from kickoff. Yeah, literally straight from kickoff they nearly scored. And then after 8 minutes, I said on the watch along that we're getting bullied. Somebody replied, "What do you mean we're getting bullied?" I said, "Mate, have you not seen their front three? Yeah, Gabriel and Ben White all over the place. That first goal was a disgrace. Yeah, Ben White ball watching like that, getting sucked towards the ball. His man stood there with a tapping header. Yeah, that guy cannot defend. I don't care what anyone tells me. That guy is not a centre back. Yeah, he's not a footballer. Yeah, maybe if he actually watched football, he'd get better. Yeah, it's embarrassing, man. And the thing is, like I said, it's the first attempt to stick the pressure back on that lot, and we did that. Yeah, now we've got Brighton. Well, they're going to pass this off the pitch on Saturday. Danny Welbeck will probably turn into a prime R9. Like, it's embarrassing. Thomas Partey went off injured, by the way. Kieran Tierney looks dusted for the season. You know, we've got Nuno Tavares at left back. Arteta then realizes, oh, actually, I messed that up. So let's put Xhaka there. Like, come on. Why did we get rid of 6 players in January and not replace any of them? And now all the excuses are, oh, well, it doesn't matter. There's 9 cup finals to go. Does anyone genuinely, deep down, without chatting rubbish for social media, does anyone offline sit there and think, we ain't getting top 4? And actually believe we're not getting top 4? Because we ain't getting top 4, Jez.
Not now.
Conte's a better manager. Tottenham have got the one up on us now. It's in Tottenham's hands now because they've still got to play us and they're level on points. They're above us. Our game in hand is Chelsea. And even if we beat Chelsea, we ain't beating them 5-6-0 to go above them. Yeah. If we beat them 5-0, Chelsea, we're above them, above Tottenham. Yeah. No, we'd go above them anyway, wouldn't we? We're level on points. But we'd be 3 points clear, right, of Tottenham, right? Tottenham then beat us, let's say. They're now back above us because their goal difference will be better. And then if you look at Tottenham's games, other than Leicester and Liverpool, they've got a coast. We've still got to play Man United, West Ham away. You know, we've got some big games. We are not getting top 4, mate. Yeah, I said it when Conte got the job. I'm saying it now. They've got the best striker, who's player of the month, and was brilliant against Newcastle. It was like watching Beckham out there spraying passes, right? It was ridiculous. Son's bagging again, and they look like they're actually up for it. Whereas us lot tonight, you're thinking, okay, they've gone above us. Let's roll our sleeves up. We're better than them. And they played us off the park. That could have been 5, 6.
Oh, well, I mean, last night in the podcast, I gave my score point predictions, Spurs against us. Well, tonight I had it 1-1, so that's gone. That's a nil point.
Yeah.
I've got us to win 2-0 on Saturday. I'm not convinced about that now, but there we are. So, just shows what I know about football. But I honestly was hoping that Arsenal would turn up tonight. It was a joke. It was just embarrassing. I feel sorry for people like Kenny and all the other thousands of fans that made it down to Palace tonight. I know it's not a long journey, but
No, but it is if you live in Manchester.
You still got to get there.
Arsenal fans live in Manchester. Some of them would travel down. Some live in Leicester. Some live in Bristol. Some live in Brighton. So we'll travel to the game, even if it's not every Arsenal fan lives in London, do they?
No, so, exactly. And big up to them for making that effort. But it's I can't describe it, Lee. It was just, we've all seen some bloody awful performances over the years. But I'll say this, because if we were, let's say we get in the Europa League, the Europa League, with this manager and this team, what's going to happen?
We get knocked out to Olympiacos.
Exactly.
Or Villarreal.
And Emery will probably have another field day with us. It's just we are a joke club with a joke bloody fan base. And I said on before I was waiting to come on your show, on Del Boy's show there, that we are a joke and we've got a joke fan base, and there are so many deluded little idiots that have not got a clue. They've never seen Arsenal win or compete for the Premier League, yet they think that this is acceptable. Oh, and Arteta is the greatest manager in Europe. Well, get a life. Go back and look at some videos. Go and look at George Graham. Go and look at the early days of Wenger and see what actually Arsenal were about. Because there was a point in time in this club's history when teams were frightened to play us.
Yeah.
Home and away.
The game would be done and dusted inside 15 minutes, 3-0 up. But listen, we are going to do player ratings in probably about 20 minutes. So that'll be out within the next hour, people. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Jez, always a pleasure, mate. And I know you're going to score fairly.
Yeah,
no
I always
tonight.
I always score fairly. I always do.
And I'll send you the link for player ratings in a minute, mate. Arteta out.
You